let's check back in with Mike Eppel and the markets. Good morning to you, Mike.
Good morning, Melanie. We're looking at the markets on a big-time rally on Bay Street. 12 days in a row, the TSX has posted gains by the close of trade, and it was kind of nip and tuck yesterday, but up at the close by 50 points, and this puts the TSX up by more than 7% year to date. It's been about the bank stocks, the mining companies, the cannabis companies have had a very strong start to the year, and the railways actually also up as well in Monday's trade because the big railways start to roll out their earnings later in the week. Now, Wall Street, different attitude. They're back from a three-day weekend there this morning from the holiday yesterday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we're looking at a drop for Dow futures of 200 points. The U.S. government shutdown is now into day 32. You've got some concerns about the earnings season coming up and some economic signals in over the weekend from China. We're seeing a delayed response to that on the markets this morning. China's economy growing at the slowest pace in about a decade in the latest government statistics. So that's taking some of the wind out of the sails in the morning markets. They're talking about that at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. That's getting underway today with global business leaders, political types, and hedge fund managers all gathering for that annual event to talk about global affairs. And top of mind will be concerns about China, Brexit, U.S. interest rates going up, the outlook for this year, actually, the International Monetary Fund lowering projections for global growth this year to about 3.5%, worried about various factors. But again, growth, no recession or anything of that nature, but slower than where it was in 2018. And Roger, they say that today, the Justo in real estate firm says that today is the best day of the year to buy a house. You want to get out and buy a house January 22nd.
I bought 10 today, Mike.
There you go. They say there are fewer people in the market looking to buy, probably because it's cold outside, but there are some motivated sellers as well coming after the holidays, looking to maybe pay some bills or just other reasons why they're selling, so there may be less competition for buyers willing to take the plunge in the deep freeze of this morning.
And,
in the real estate
fewer
market.
houses on the market right now, so there's not as much selection, so if you're not as finicky.
That's right. It's again, I don't know what the worst day of the year is to buy a house. Probably sometime in the summer, I'm guessing.
The worst day to buy? Yeah, you know, the spring, probably the spring market, I imagine, right?
Spring market. It's going to be an interesting year, though, for real estate, certainly after last year's slowdown.
We'll see. We'll see if things start recovering.
Indeed.
All right, Mike, thank you very much.
You're welcome.